Tonight we have from Reno, Nevada, adjacent area. We have Chris Battenberg for the Altruistic American. I think I maybe nailed that. They're going to be putting on the Best in the West Beard Festival coming up June 18th. Doors are at 10 a.m., ends at 8. Competition starts at 6. It is going to be an all-day event with music and all kinds of stuff. But most importantly, Chris is here to tell us all about it. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being on. And, you got to witness some breaking news. So congratulations.
I've been doing that for 15 years. I'm over breaking news, brother.
So let's just dive into this. You mentioned 15 years. What have you been doing for 15 years that everybody needs to know about?
Well, I worked in television for the past 15 years. I did everything from running cameras to running master control all the way up to broadcast engineering. That's what I ended up leaving the station doing. And now I work in a different field doing maintenance and the like. But, while I was there, I won myself an Emmy Award for audio in the morning. So if you need some audio taken care of, I might be able to help you out, brother.
I mean,
the DDDs, I got those, man.
I always need some sort of help with something. Why aren't you wearing your Emmy as a necklace?
It's heavy. They're real gold, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's no joke.
All the more reason you should just be wearing it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll have my wife get it and I'll have her bring it up here so I'm not lying to you.
I don't think you're lying at all. I just, I'd be wearing it all the time. That's what I tell Randy Forsman. I think he's won like 13 of the freaking things. I was like, I would make a shirt out of it somehow. Like link them all together and have like a tank top of Emmys. I think it'd be badass.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It'd be heavy, man.
That's why I can hear it clinking around as he's walking.
Well, that's why I don't have an Emmy, because I would do dumb crap with it. So
probably would. So you can get online, you can buy them. I looked it up after I got it, and I was like, I wonder if any of these are online. I got on eBay, and there's just like random people's Emmys. I'm like, why would you want that? But I guess if you people collect everything, so you never know anymore, man. People are weird.
Look up Emmys. Got it. I better write that down.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can swap the nameplate on the front of it real easy too.
Hell yeah. It would be like Talking Beards, the podcast of the year. I'm just gonna be like, check it out. Like, it wasn't on TV and you can't find it on a website, but here's the trophy. It says on it.
It was a behind the scenes Emmy.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
there it is. Those exist. They literally, every position of a newscast can win an Emmy Award. A lot of people don't know that. All the way down to like the engineer that helped fix the equipment to get that newscast on air. Yeah. So it's cool, but at the same time, it's a lot of hard work. You gotta really put out a good product to win those anymore. So, know.
If Monty won an Emmy, he'd put it on a wedding ring. That's what Andrew said.
I believe that.
Dude, you should see his fiance's ring. I'm telling you, this thing, it looks like this. And she's just walking around with a fucking bowl in her hand. I don't know how she does anything anymore.
That's good stuff right there.
She's been complaining her arm's killing her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're super rich and you put a giant wedding ring on your girl. She breaks her whole arm just to carry it around. My gosh. Whatever. She's going to get robot arms later, I heard, so it'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah. He was planning for the future. That's why I gave her that big rock. I was like, robot arms.
Attaboy. I gave my wife a ring that's over 100 years old, so.
I mean,
I understand it.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into your big event that's going out here in Reno, Nevada on the 18th. Oh, Sparks, Nevada. Let's start there. Yep. What's the difference between Sparks and Reno?
Well, Sparks is so close to hell Reno's so close to hell you can see Sparks. I messed up the joke, but there it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So Reno and Sparks are it's one valley, it's one city. There's a river that goes through it, and like there's a road that separates the two cities. Nothing special. You wouldn't be able to tell. Like if you flew in, you wouldn't be able to tell where's Reno and where's Sparks. It's all one big blob.
Like Dallas, Fort Worth, all one big blob.
I got to do Nevada a solid here, guys.
Let's hear it.
It is a huge pet peeve when people say Nevada.
Okay.
Nevada is wrong. It is Nevada.
So it's Nevada.
No.
So when I go out there, I just need to be like, I'm happy to be in Nevada.
There you go. There you go, sir. Yeah.
Crap, I meant Nevada. Wait,
Pro
I don't
tip,
even know which
pro
one's
tip.
right anymore.
You know, you come out and say Nevada, you'll find out real fast.
I was gonna say it like that, and you'll find out real quick.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You know, it's funny. I'm from California originally, but Nevada locals, like natives, they take it so serious. If you say Nevada, it's crazy, man. So anyway, pro tip.
Nevada, got it.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Yeah.
They love it. Just like when you go to Kentucky and people call it Louisville.
There you go.
It's not.
There you go.
It's Louisville. It's all one word.
Louisville.
Yeah,
Louisville.
Yeah.
See, you're learning me something.
It's like you're trying to say Louisville or something, but with like marbles in your mouth, and you can't let them fall out. So it's just Louisville. That's it. There it is.
Right on.
I mean, it's the way they say it on the news and everything. My wife and I have this argument pretty frequent, and she swears I'm wrong, but it's like, no, because she'll see like one person on TV that lives in like San Antonio says Louisville. And she's like, see, I was right. I'm like, they live in freaking Texas. What do they know?
Hey.
Right? Oh, whoops.
Wow.
I could have said you were from Nevada.
There it is.
Nevada.
Oh, boy. I'm proud. Oh, man, you guys are killing me.
You messed me up. I don't remember which way I used to say it earlier.
It's all right. As long as you say it, that's what matters, right?
That's accurate, Shannon. That's super accurate. I'm not a good public speaker or speller, and I'm probably not the person that should be lecturing anyone on pronunciations.
There you go. I'm proud of you. You did good.
I did. I had to slow it down a little bit, but we got through it.
It looks like I got some support there. Looks like the viewers are supporting me a little bit.
It's Shannon. That's not really the support you want.
Well,
yeah.
I'll take it though. I'll take any support I can get, brother.
He is from Texas, so that's one on our side.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I just ordered our event shirts from Texas. Does that count?
It does.
All right then.
You're
support
in.
Local, right?
There you go.
There we go.
Tejas local.
So you guys you mentioned your wife a little bit. She's going to be one of our judges.
What?
Yes, sir.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Do you have a list of all these judges besides the world famous Natalie?
So the judges that I got, I don't know that you guys will know them, but in town, they're kind of a big deal. Taylor is one of our sponsors. She's with Taylor Scissors and Clippers, or Clippers and Scissors. I probably just messed that up. Either way, one of them's right. But she's awesome. She's very very energetic, and she's got a huge personality. I'm excited to see her be a judge. Between what you told me about your wife and her, I think the two ladies are going to steal the show. Judging outside of the beards aren't going to be a
well,
people are going to be more worried about the judges.
I've been doing beard competitions for about 8 years now, and I've already been used to women still in the show of beard competitions. That's pretty commonplace.
Pretty common.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So we've got Kai Sisson. He's a local television personality. Like, I mean, I worked in the business, like I said, for 15 years, so I kind of have connections with those guys. So it's kind of a nice thing. But he's a really good dude. He's been a friend of mine for years. He has a show that he does. He got out of local news and got into doing his own self-productions. He does a show called Aging and Awesome. And it's a lot about focusing on a lot of resources and information for elderly folks in the area. And you know, at first I kind of chuckled when he told me what he was doing. You know, I'm like, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? That's actually probably an insanely helpful resource for folks, because I know that senior hunger is a big deal. Senior mental health is a big deal. Speaking of mental health, I mean, that's what we're all about. We'll get to that in a second, though. I don't want to get sidetracked. But Kai Sisson, he's a really good guy. He does that. He's also involved with some other medical companies for the elderly as well. I don't want to say the names and get it wrong. But he's an amazing dude. So when you see him, you're gonna be like, wait, that's Kai Sisson? I'm like, yeah, he's got the old 70s cop stash going on. It's real nice. It's real nice, you know.
Does he keep the mustache all the time, or did he grow it out for your event?
He didn't even know. I saw him and I was like, why don't I have Kai do it? Look at that dirty Sanchez he's got going on right there. I'm going to get him in here, man.
Heck
And
yeah.
and he said he got so excited. He's like, I'm in, dude. I'm doing it. So here's the kicker, man. I had a fourth judge, but they bailed on me.
Okay.
So right now I'm looking for a fourth judge.
Hey, three's plenty.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can do 3. That just makes math hard.
I mean, really, it makes your math easier because now it keeps the likelihood of ties from happening because you have an odd number of judges. Now,
Well,
ties can still happen, but the
actually,
likelihood is down a little bit.
let's talk about that real quick because I think we talked about this personally. So my competition is my brainchild. I got challenged in 2018 to put on a beard competition in 6 weeks, and I made it happen.
The first one was
Yeah.
2018. Okay.
Yeah, that was my first one, and I made it happen. And that was under the Bearded Sinners in Reno.
Okay.
And you know, through just typical life actions and stuff, we ended up separating and going our separate ways. And I wanted to do something more with my community. And my wife agreed with me, and she's all about helping out too. So we decided that we were going to found our own nonprofit.
Okay.
And we're like, well, cool, we're going to found a nonprofit, but what are we going to do? And it hit both of us like a lightning bolt. We're like, mental health. I mean, it couldn't be more clear that needs to be addressed right now.
Mm-hmm.
The nation's mental health state is being neglected so bad. It's seriously, it's sad. It really is. It makes me, it breaks my heart, man. You know, it really does. So when my wife and I thought of that, we were like, you know, we can do so many things. There's so many different things, different aspects of society and life that we can help and try to touch. And as we started working down the road to find what our mission was going to be and our end goal, we started realizing that in our area, we have a really, really, really low option when it comes to mental health resources. There's nothing around. I mean, we just had a beautiful hospital open up in South Reno. I want to say at the beginning of last year. That's taken the place of some of the vacancies that we had. We had a couple hospitals shut down because of the virus, and that really put a strain on our area. I mean, the homeless rate went up dramatically after that place closed because a lot of these folks that were getting long-term treatment no longer had a place to stay and get treatment.
Sucks.
And they get thrown out. They get thrown out of the typical shelters because they don't have, for lack of better terms, manners, you know, because they're unstable, you know, they need help. They don't need, they need more than just a bed and a shower. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was evident to my wife and I, and we said, you know, we want to build brick and mortar facilities that are free. There's no stigma. I don't care who you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care who you sleep with. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is that you need help. And we want to be able to help you. You need a hug, I'll give you a hug. If you need to go talk to a doctor and actually get prescribed a medication for whatever the case is, we want to be able to offer that 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And we want to start in Nevada because that's where we live. But my heart wants me to go national, and then if we could, international. Mental health knows no border. It knows no race. It knows no creed. It knows no socioeconomical boundaries. It will touch every single person that is listening to this podcast, and either directly or indirectly in their lifetime. And nothing's being done to address that. So that's where we step in. Hopefully, in the future, be able to do a good dent towards getting rid of it. So obviously, we don't have those now. That's why we do our events. We host 4 events through the year. We do a kinfolk Valentine's dance near Valentine's. It's for adults and kids. Cool. It's not father-daughter. It's not mother-son. It's whoever, adult and kid.
Everybody.
So long as you got legal right to have that kid there, come on down. Right. You know what I mean?
It's bad you got to put that disclaimer in there.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, kid, we're going to the dance.
Right.
Random kid on the street.
So that's a really fun. It's more of a fun event. It doesn't do much for us financially, you know, not yet. I mean, hopefully someday it'll be a big deal, but right now it's just more of a fun thing that we put on for the community. And it gets our name out because that's really all we can do right now because we don't have the brick and mortar facilities. On that note, we have our campaign right now is called No Stigma. right? We do hashtag no stigma on everything we do. And it's to make sure people understand it's okay to not be okay, right? I'm sure you guys have heard that before. Look, I'll tell you right now, I got a beard, but I'll shed tears, man. I think it's okay for dudes to show emotions, right? It's not okay to hide them and hold them in, because you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna make things tougher for yourself. It's okay to not be okay every once in a while. You need it. It's natural. It's part of life. We have to learn to accept that. And that's a big part of the no stigma.
Wednesday.
What's
Yeah,
that?
absolutely. Yeah, you need to be on the.
What about Wednesday tomorrow? We cry on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Let's cry together, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So Monty's the host of a show that comes on tomorrow night, and that's basically all they do. Like pretty much the whole episode, they just give each other reasons just to cry. So, I mean, it sounds like you'd be perfect for that show.
Yeah,
I'm in it to win it.
You're more than welcome.
Never been a tear shed on this show. Probably, maybe.
I've shed plenty.
Not on our show, you haven't.
I've shed enough on Wednesday for
both shows to combined.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that I can give you. So there you go. You're a perfect fit for Wednesday's night show.
Oh yeah.
All right. The tear. I'll save them for tomorrow.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. So basically, where we're at is we do our kinfolk, and that we do one event a quarter. The kinfolk dances in the first quarter. Second quarter, ta-da, the Beard Festival. Third quarter, we have a music festival that we're planning. We haven't hosted it yet. It's called Mental for Metal.
Oh,
that's awesome, dude.
Right. So we're hoping to make it a multi-day. What you got there?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't even holding it up. I was just holding it.
Oh, I thought we were showing off. I was gonna say I got Montucky cold snacks.
I didn't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, there you go.
So the music festival, we're hoping to make like a couple-day event, and we're really looking to land some big names. This year we had some unfortunate situations happen that we're not going to probably be able to pull it off this year, so we're going to have to push it off to next year, which is okay. I'm okay with that because it's not quite where we needed it to be. But we've gotten in contact with some pretty big players in the game, and they're very interested in helping us out. So we're talking 3 stages, 4 stages, 500 acre grounds with everything you can imagine. Think Coachella, but in the desert with hillbillies.
I'm thinking of beard stock.
Yeah, right. Beard stock, man.
Stock.
We could make that happen too.
Gosh, I love
just
this.
Will that be like a pilgrimage to the beard stock?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think something new was just born here.
I think so.
I feel like something in the air that beard stock was just invented.
I'm okay with that.
This is amazing.
Like
Do you have to wear clothes at beard stock?
Why not? Why? It's in the desert.
Yeah, I'm in.
Freedom.
I'll be naked and Monty will be crying. I'm perfect.
I was going to ask. I don't know if it's appropriate for you guys' show, but is it okay to freestyle my beard and my pubes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I would be disappointed if you didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's encouraged.
All right.
Mine are braided together right now. So.
Oh, that's dude. Yeah. What is that called? Like a Prince Aaron?
Yeah, is it?
Dude,
I like it.
There it is. Somebody's gonna do that now. You watch.
They should, and I have a trademark on that already. So it's you better.
Let's make it the next challenge.
I'm not on board for that. I'm not going to put my name on that.
No.
The Prince Aaron, it's like all over TikTok and all over the news. They're like, kids are hurting themselves by braiding their pubes and their beard hair together. I guess because kids have beard hair now. But anyway, back to your competition. So shut up, Will. So you've got 3 judges, and this is your charity. This is your baby that the money goes to. So one thing I was wanting to know. So it's a beard festival. There's all these things going on. Is that all you're doing, or is the beard competition just tagging on to an existing event?
No, the beard competition is what created the festival.
Nice.
So it all started from the beard comp. I started in a feet stick to the floors Davidson's distillery in downtown Reno off 4th Street, you know.
Wow.
And about 20 guys showed up, and we lost a ton of money, and it was a great time. I absolutely had a
ton of money,
blast.
and it was a great time. Yeah.
And so you know, I was ever since then it's been a thing. Like I'm hooked. You know, I couldn't see myself not doing it anymore, you know.
Right.
So once I got to 2019, we were like, you know, we got to go bigger, and we went to Wingfield Park, lost a bunch of money again, but we had a great time. So this year we're actually, because we took a hiatus for the virus, you know, but this year we're actually doing really well. We've had sponsors come through. You can see some of them. It's glare behind me, but we had sponsors come through and really save the event. You know, we were on the proverbial fence, you know, about to fall off, and they came through and saved us. So, you know, it's shout out to Taylor Scissors and Clippers, and to Testwell. They really helped us out. And then Quick Space came through, helped us out with the bathrooms. They're probably going to help us out with barricades. You know, so it's a community. It really is a community effort. You know, they say it takes a village. Well, it takes a village, man. It takes a whole big Reno village.
Well, I'm glad those people came around, and you're still going to be able to put on your event.
Right.
We're super excited about going out there. So
it's you know, it's gonna be a great time. You mentioned it's a festival, so we got vendors, you know, of all kinds. We've got food trucks. We got the 775 Eats, which is a friend of mine's food truck. He's got amazing food. And then we got the Pink Taco. I've never had them before, but hey, you can't go wrong with Pink Taco. So
will you have a donut?
You heard me.
Will you have a donut food truck?
No, but I got Tuk Tuk Yum Yum, which is a frozen yogurt food truck.
We'll take it. That's a good backup. All right. We're back
then,
on track here.
We've got a cornhole tournament.
So let's hear about this. What's going on with this cornhole tournament? Is it like people got to pre-register for it and stuff, or is it like a show up with your bags deal?
I mean, you can show up with your bags whenever you want. I mean, you know, I don't know if we're going to let you play though. So yeah, 10 to 11. We're doing registration 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then the games will start at 11:30. They're going to do a round robin, and then they're going to do a 2-game elimination in the tournament. So you'll get a few games out of your you know, your submission. It's $25 per player. It's a blind draw, so you're just going to throw your $25 in and get paired up with Jim. You know what I mean?
Gosh, there it is. Tuk Tuk Yum Yum Pink Taco Cornhole.
That sounds like a heck of a good time if you ask me. But
you are. So, you're going to have that time. That is your event. That is the tagline for your event now. I
created that.
That is.
Yeah. So the cornhole tournament is going to be you know, the winner and the first, second, and third are going to take cash. You know, first will take a couple $100, second will take 150, something like that, and then third will take their money back, basically. So you know, it's worth, you know, you got a chance to win some money. But if you're into money and winning money, it is Reno. We got a 50-50 raffle. We got silent auction with $500 gift card to get a tattoo, $500 gift card to get your windows tinted, all kinds of good stuff, man. I got a giant booze basket from one of our local distilleries, Tentor. It's got some really good booze in it, let me tell you.
Where back up, where's this tattoo place? Where you got to go to get this tattoo? Is it only in Reno?
Yes, sir. But I'll tell you right now, it's MJ20. And this is my, I mean, I'm a walking billboard for this guy. Everything you see on me is basically done by him. That's the last thing he did for my uncle that just passed away.
That thing's cool.
So, you know, he's done all of it. That's a memorial for my dog that he did. And then, you know, I got all my Norse stuff over here. And so anyway, he's a great artist. He did my entire back with a ballpoint pen. He just drew it on my back and then tattooed me.
And you just didn't wash it off.
Let me get naked. Hold on.
All right, get naked.
Holy shit.
What the hell? All that with a ballpoint pen. How crazy is that?
Yes, sir. So when I say you got a $500 gift card, you got a blessing.
Yeah, for real.
So,
I'm putting in for that gift card.
Yeah. So he's amazing. He's a good friend of mine. You know, he's supported us since the day we started. He supported us since before we started, you know. He's a really good dude. His name's Nelson. He'll be the guy that you talk to if you get the tattoo gift card. And even if you don't, if you live in Reno or you're coming up to Reno, reach out to him. He's an amazing artist. He'd be happy to put some ink on you. So, and then let's see. Let me see if I know I'm forgetting some stuff with the silent auction, but that's okay.
Do you have a raffle? Are you going to do any type of raffle?
Well, the 50/50. So okay. I do have something kind of cool. Brio, which is, I think I said that right. It's a beard trimming company, right? They make beard trimmers.
Okay.
They reached out to me and offered their like ultimate trimmer set. It's got a case. It's got the trimmer. It's got an extra head for it. Pretty cool. So what I was thinking about doing is judges get to have their fun, judge out the guys, and then we're going to have all the dudes get up on the stage at the end and do like their final bow. But I think I'm going to give out this Brio kit to the crowd favorite. Cool. I'm just going to walk along with my arm up until they say, yeah, that guy. And we'll give him that Brio kit. You know, you don't no need to shave or anything, but you know, it's always nice to have it. So and I looked it up. It's no nonsense. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty stoked on the thing. I was like, man, I should just keep it, but you know, there it is.
Monty can reshave his stash. Look at that. Why'd you take it off?
No.
So leave it alone.
So we'll talk about the stash thing. So both of us are involved in a charity that another guy really got it going. We just kind of helped him out. It's You Matter. We put on a competition in January, and so they put on a thing on their show that if they raised like $25,000, that him and another guy would shave their mustaches off. So needless to say, we made sure that they got that $25,000 for that charity, and they both shaved their mustaches off. Everyone thought Monty was going to keep his mustache shaved off and the other guy was going to grow his mustache back, but it is definitely the other way around. Monty started growing his back, and the other guy is just completely rocking the whaler look. He's lined his cheeks up. Looks really good. Like
he's good.
He's getting ready for Germany in 2023, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary to see what he does.
Dude, I'm excited to see what he does.
I am too.
But with that being said, I got a little bit of breaking news that I know you're going to be getting a hefty little swag pack from You Matter, and then all that you can put on your raffle table, or you can auction off, or whatever you want to do with it. But the Shannon Clickenbeard sent me a thing a little bit ago. The Tuck Yum Yum guy. He's going to send you a raffle thing. You can do what you want, whatever you want to do to raise more money for your charity with it. You go right ahead, but it'll be coming your way. So.
You guys are amazing. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Chris, on that, after the show, message me your address, and I've got some stuff I can send you too.
There you go.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
You're getting all the stuff.
You can do to help.
So it's funny. We talked about shaving my beard for the charity, and well, dude, like I said, that's before I trimmed it. We talked earlier about I trimmed it a little bit because it stopped growing, and I trimmed it, and it decided, all right, I'm going to start growing again, so we're all right. But if it wouldn't have started growing, it probably would have been on the docket. It would have been up for bid.
Well, what I would like to see is like you go shave down to like maybe like a 4-inch beard, something that's a little bit more than a business beard, but keep your mustache.
Oh, that mustache!
Like, I think it's super cool. Like I had a buddy that shaved his beard off, and he kept his mustache. I think it's awesome when the mustache is longer than the beard. I think that's the freaking coolest look. And if I ever, decide to shave off, I will 100% keep my mustache just to have a mustache that's longer than my beard, because I just think that's like the wildest look. I think it's super cool.
I mean, and especially, look at that mustache, how it just.
I love it.
Separate.
Yeah, it's super.
I love the way that mustache looks.
Good for you and your mustache.
Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. That thing's cool looking.
Yeah, thank you. I did so much. I worked real hard, and I told it. I'm like, you're gonna be cool, mustache. And my mustache was like, yes, sir.
That's it. Yeah. I tell mine that all the time, but it just doesn't do what yours does. It's like, come on, mustache, do cool stuff, and it just puffs up and turns gray.
I try to tell mine that, and it's just like not trying to hear that shit.
It's not what I was saying. I want Chris's mustache, make it blonde and do cool stuff. But
Right.
here I'm puffy and white, whatever.
If you look at the video, our ad on Facebook, you can see I pulled it out with the wax for the 2019 one, and that was when she was long then, man. That was all still connected. You know, I didn't eat half of it yet.
You definitely got to learn how to eat when you have a mustache.
Oh,
Monty's
it's so
gonna have
crazy.
to relearn because he ate ice cream and spaghetti and soups and everything. He was eating everything that night. It was pandemonium.
I ate ribs at lunch the other day, and one of the guys was like, "It's about time you're going to have to start taking wet naps with you." I was like, "Oh yeah, no doubt."
Can't be doing that anymore.
After that point, it's sticking over my lip, no doubt.
Yep.
So one thing that we didn't touch on is who's gonna be the master of ceremonies? Who's emceeing this event?
Yours truly, brother.
Nice.
Not looking good. Yeah, I thought it was all going to be good. I mean, you get some judges and all this cornhole and stuff, and now you're the MC. It's
yeah.
Good luck.
So, I gotta talk a lot of smack about my nonprofit. Unfortunately, I gotta tell people about it. So, you know,
well, you're the man for that because you know all about it.
Honestly, we tried having an MC before, and nothing on the MC. It's just they don't understand the pace of a competition, right? And so the contestant needs a little bit of time. They should be able to get absorbed by the judges. I don't want. It's not a freak show. They don't run by and ta-da and they're out of here. They need to take their time. You know,
it's a beauty pageant for beards.
It really is. Yeah. And so unless you understand that, you don't understand that. So that was the initial thing for me to step up and say, you know what? Well, I've got 15 years of dealing with people on live television. I think I know how to handle a stage. So, you know, I've never presented myself, but I hosted the first beard comp I did with the 20 dudes, and I seem to do just fine with that. I'll just tell everybody have more beer or whatever. You know, it's Reno. You can go get a joint if you want to too. Remember that.
It'll be fine.
Everybody will be just fine.
Yep. But Lance right here, he's a heck of an MC. I just like to give him a little shout out. What's up, Lance? Watching the show tonight. He says it's a hard job, but
yeah,
I feel like you'll be just fine.
The only job worth doing is a hard job, man.
That's right.
So I wouldn't be in the nonprofit world if I was looking for easy things.
That's true.
All right.
All right, buddy. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, well, let's talk. You brought up the money. I just want to talk about that real fast. Nobody in our nonprofit. None of us take a cut. None of us are paid. It's all volunteer based. The money that we raise from this event, specifically the Best in the West Beard Festival, goes all to our ENL scholarship, which is a scholarship fund that we put together for local students in Nevada that are going to school towards a mental health related field. And that goes across the board. A lot of people think, oh, well, that's just a counselor or a therapist. Social services, first responders, teachers, school counselors.
Nice.
I can keep talking. There's so many people in our society that can apply for this. And the crazy thing is I've got 0 applications. 0.
Wow.
Yep. And so the only requirements is that you're going to a local, obviously it's a Nevada school, local Nevada school. You have to be currently enrolled in a field that's towards a study towards mental health. And then you have to fill out our application, submit a small essay, no big deal. And we're going to have a gala in December, and that's when we give out the scholarship. So we're going to nominate three students. I shouldn't say kids because students could be of all ages. And we'll invite them to our gala, give them dinner, put them in the spotlight, talk about their accomplishments through their life, and then we'll go ahead and award the scholarship to the number one. So it's kind of a secret that's out in the open that the other 2 folks are also going to get scholarships. They're just going to be runner-up scholarships, but we're not going to tell them that.
Right.
Even though I'm telling people all the time.
Right.
But they won't know. It'll be a top secret. They'll never know.
No. They'll never know. So all the money goes to that, man. So it's really, really important for our future generation to start taking the reins because they're going to be the change that we need. You know,
That's awesome, man. Good for you. You're doing big stuff out there in Reno, or Sparks, I guess.
well, it's all the same blob. Remember?
I know.
Out in Nevada.
Out there in Nevada. Yep.
Yep.
And that's 10 days, 16 hours, 5 minutes from now.
Is
Yeah,
that
you're looking
to the,
at the
is that
countdown.
to the is that to the competition, or is that to?
To the competition.
Oh my gosh, we're getting close. We're
Yes,
getting
sir.
real close.
I'm excited. I hope you guys are ready. I hope everybody brings their best beard, because I'm not. Oh, I had a guy come in from the Netherlands or Norway or something to my first original beard comp in the little Davidson's Distillery bar.
Right?
Dude came back for the next year's beard competition
Have you
Wow.
reached
just
out
to
to him?
compete. I don't know how. I haven't seen him online since the virus. But
Dang.
maybe he watches this, man. Come back. It's
Come
next
back.
week.
The Best in the
So-
West Beard Festival. It's coming
Yes,
up
sir.
June 18th in Sparks, Nevada. If you go to Reno, you won't find it because it's not
No,
there.
it's in Reno. No, it's in Reno. I live in Sparks.
Dang it. What? I thought Wing Park or whatever was in
No.
Sparks.
So Google, you don't pay attention to Google. Will take you to some little bootsy park out in the middle of Sparks. You don't want to go there.
Don't go there. You go to Wingfield Park.
Yeah, at 2 South Arlington,
Gosh, look at that.
which is smack dab in the downtown. Right, it's actually in the middle of the river. The park's in the middle of the river. The river forks around the park. It's really cool.
So if you go to the Wingfield Park Facebook page, the address is 300 West First Street, Sparks, Nevada.
Yep. Nope.
I I'm don't even live there, and I know where it's at.
See, that's exactly why on the main page of the website I have the address like it listed as part of the headline, because because of that issue with Google. So
All right. Well,
yeah,
don't listen to Google, everybody. The competition's in Reno. I don't care what Monty tells you. There we go. Perfect. I nailed it.
there it is. 2 South Arlington. Yep.
That's how you knew the countdown, you knucklehead. I was like, how the heck do you know exactly what it is?
Right there.
Cheated. You cheated, Monty.
Right there.
All right, Chris. Well, thank you very much. And we'll see you in 10 days, 16 hours, 4 minutes, or whatever.
2 minutes.
Well, I'm excited to see you guys. You have a great night. Thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate it, fellas.
Absolutely,
Chris,
buddy.
hit me up if you want to join us tomorrow.
Oh, I'll send you my information.
There you go. So 2 South Arlington, Reno, West Utah. There it is. There's the official address from Andrew Madsen. All right, Chris.
I like that.
Thank you very much, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Bye. Goodbye.